Let's start off with a simple question. How many of you have ever heard of a construction project finishing on time and on budget? We have one, actually. We're actually increasing the statistics here. That's great. Well, so hopefully a few of you are genuinely curious about the future of construction. And for everyone else, stay with me. You may not work or invest in construction, but you absolutely live inside it. We all spend 90% of our lives in the built environment. There's actually only one thing we consume more, and it's the air we breathe. The built world shapes who we are, our health, safety, comfort, even creativity. It's our heritage for the past, and it will define our future. The construction industry is one of the largest sectors on the planet, worth over $15 trillion. Yet, it's the least digitalized one and one of the most polluting. In the next minutes, I will show you how we can save trillions, cut global waste, and finally make construction intelligent. But first, let me take you back about 6 years, when I entered a brand new apartment building. So the walls were still shimmering with fresh paint, and the air was filled of that smell of new. So I was there to do the final inspection, but already in the first apartment, I realized that the bathroom was built wrong. And not just this one, but every bathroom in the entire new block had to be torn out and redone. Hundreds of people couldn't move into the new homes. The developer lost all profit. And imagine the panic of the architect responsible for the mistake. My name is Elin. I have nearly 15 years of experience working within construction as a property developer for mega projects such as Mall of Scandinavia. And I have seen countless projects suffer from costly mistakes. In fact, did you know a quarter of all invested money in construction is actually being wasted, spent on fixing errors? In an industry this massive, this equals the entire company value of Apple being thrown away every single year. In Sweden, where I'm from, we waste as much on building errors as we spend on our entire defense budget. And globally, trillions are lost as we build homes, schools, hospitals, and infrastructure, which explains why building errors generates 400 million of tons of unnecessary waste every year. And here is the interesting part. And if you only going to remember one thing, make it this: 70%. Because 70% of all these costly errors are actually in the blueprints. They are literally built into the design. So the question is, why are they not detected? Today, property development is anything but effortless. There's an ever-growing list of industry regulations and project requirements, and we still rely on outdated manual process of viewing complex construction plans. Quite frankly, construction is broken, and fixing it is one of the biggest opportunities of our generation. And this is why we created AirBob, the platform for the construction industry designed to prevent building errors long before they are built. So by leveraging AI to analyze and review blueprints, we can ensure compliance and turn months of manual reviews into seconds of automations. From fire safety and accessibility to energy performance and EU taxonomy, AirBob catches what humans miss. Just like a spell checker for blueprints with autocorrect features. So this is how it works. This is the result of one test we ran in the 3D model of a residential project. So what you see here is a bathroom that was too small. We have a door that is too narrow. You will soon see a staircase that will make you hit your head if you are taller than 160. But then let's take a step back. So every project starts with endless of requirements, scattered across thousands of documents. They overlap, contradict. So Bob takes all this project data, we structure it, we make it data-driven, and once refined and validated, that's where our AI turns each requirement into automated tests that runs directly into the CAD software. What you see here is our integration into Revit. It's the software used by all our customers. And here, we don't only perform tests, we also perform tasks, like here, updating 400 room names in seconds. Or we can take our area calculator. This task used to take our customers 200 hours. Now, it's done in seconds. And best thing, it's data-driven, which means it's always accurate. And that matters, because every square meter counts. Even a small deviation can turn a successful project into a failure. So what sets us apart is scale. We can analyze vast amounts of project data, accurately pinpoint errors, and deliver precise recommendations for any type of construction, from housing to infrastructure, anywhere in the world. And here's the real unlock. So Bob turns that scale into learning, where every project makes the next one smarter, creating real feedback loops across projects. And when learnings becomes data-driven, they don't grow linear, it compounds. So we can create value across the entire value chain of construction. First, architects and engineers. Bob saves up to 70 hours every month per architect by automating time-consuming controls and tasks. For property developers and builders, we save 25% of project cost by minimizing errors, rework, and delays. And for insurance companies and banks and real estate investors, we greatly reduce their risk by tracking all decisions and mitigate unforeseen costs. So from the start, our strategy has been simple, working with the most ambitious firms in the world. Because one thing is clear, right? No one really knows how AI will reshape their workflow. Not architects, not engineers, not property developers or builders. But the ones working with us will get a head start, learning faster than their competitors. And just 3 weeks after I got the initial idea of Bob, we had both Sweco and White Architects on board, two of the largest firms in Europe and the most forward-thinking ones. And since AI break the barrier of language, we are already using our technology outside of Sweden. And the latest one to join, OMA, is one of the most rewarded architecture firms in the world. They are now exploring how to integrate our technology directly into their workflows. They operate in over 40 markets and designing some of the most complex projects on Earth. These other firms, they don't wait for change. They define it, and they have chosen to define it with us. But there's actually one thing that makes me even more proud. This. To have attracted the brightest minds, bringing together people who really know the industry with the people who know how to push technology forward. All united with one mission, to end this massive waste in construction by building a better way to build. Because we believe technology, and AI in particular, should do more than just maximize profit. It should drive meaningful change. In construction, this means delivering homes, schools, hospitals, infrastructure on time, on budget, with no unnecessary waste. And we are just getting started. With every reviewed blueprint, mistakes are prevented. But even more importantly, we are laying the foundation for intelligent construction, one that is faster, cleaner, and future-ready. So we will be racing in Q1 to expand globally and continue partnering with the most ambitious firms. So if you believe it's time to fix construction, come find me. I will be around for another hour. So thank you so much for now, and enjoy the rest of your day.